continuing our Policy Times Unleashing India National Development Series. Today, we have a very different type of topic, that is smart cities going till village level through the concept of secured governance. Now, smart cities is a concept which is there for human development. I had written a book on smart cities way back in 2012. Something like a national policy on smart cities were defined in 2014. In this book, of course, I had postulated that there should be a large number of big smart cities, but the smart city concept has to go till the village level. It should not be that cities become big and smart and villages have to drift from village to populate the city, which will be disastrous for both. Cities will get overburdened. India with 1.3 billion people, the whole cities can be there and still there will be more people. India is a country of a huge, a large number of people. So smart cities are there to stay because they will take care of the ambitions as technology grows, as civilization grows, as we have more interaction. But to burden the cities as a developed area and to define rural areas and villages as undeveloped areas is not what is smart cities. So the smart city book which is written is very clear that we should have almost 650,000 villages converted into smart city villages. Okay. Yes, smart city by definition is very large. We don't want villages to become bigger, but they should be smart villages with all the amenities. Government has, of course, for some reason decided about 100 smart cities, but they are all renaming existing large towns as smart cities and doing well. But before doing that, they have to parallelly do what we call as satellite cities around those places and directly take care of village as one of the places which should be highly developed as smart villages. Now, when we say this, there could be few questions which are asked. In villages, how do we do? Why should we do? Where the funds will come from? And so on and so forth. Here is where the word secured governance comes in picture. In secured governance, we take care of the value valuation to ensure that development takes place and the funds come from within the system. That means government need not have to really put that big money, or whatever money is put in will always come back to you with bigger returns. So in secured governance, it takes care to see that first you take care of the development based on the local requirements and local capabilities and local capacities. Capabilities and capacities are different. Okay, because a village may have 500 people, another a little bigger village may have 50,000 people also. Okay, larger ones. Now, if such thing is there, and capabilities are different. You know, one may be good in agriculture, one may be good in pottery, one may be good in handiculture, one may be good in singing, one may be good in dancing, one may be good in metallurgical work. Each one will have to ensure that that particular capacity is taken into account, and each village is taken as an entity, and secured governance is superimposed so that the development at village level as smart cities. Smart city has to go into the village, into the thing, and with all facilities that is required, starting from internet, which is today spread in quite deeply inside, and have good amenities which are built in, and ensure that people are there to stay. Along with that, the bigger cities has to come in what we call as wasteland. Wasteland is a land which doesn't belong to anybody, where it doesn't disturb anybody's agricultural produce and so on and so forth. So wasteland should be the land which should be used. India has got almost 17% of India is wasteland. Even if you take 5% of the wasteland, we have enough land for next 200 years of city building and expansion and so on and so forth. So with that, smart cities will really be there to stay as a country's war cry for progress, war cry for development, and ensure that India does justice to its people, does justice to the huge expectation the world has got about India's capabilities to be the #1 country in the world. Today, it's already number 6 in terms of GDP. And with all this thing, I will always end all my talk with a happiness index, which will be part of every city and village development. Thank you.